in marriages, men get cheated on and stay. So, you got to think about that. They get cheated on and stay. And that goes into what I said before, where it was like, if you keep your business in house, because that to me is kind of crazy because it's like, well, do men cheat more than women? No, it says women have access to cheat more than men. And many studies say that they do. So that means married men are getting cheated on and stay.
At what point does forgiveness play a factor? So if you do have a cheating spouse, do you forgive them? And at what point do you do it at the
Well,
beginning? If you've been together a certain amount of time, like when is forgiveness? When does that play a role?
what's the question? Can you repeat the question again? Sorry.
At what point do you forgive a cheating spouse? Does that play a role, or is it once you cheat, that's it for me? Or do you give him a second chance or her a second chance if you've just started a relationship versus you've been into it for 10
So,
years?
I
so
have two scenarios because I have to go. Can I go first?
Like, yeah, I know you have to get to another.
So the first one is like, is he my husband?
He's your husband. Is your husband.
Okay. Right. Because number one, if he's not my husband, I wouldn't do that again. I did it one time and I wouldn't, just I'll forgive you, but I'll move on with my life. Like he's not my husband. I don't have to stay. Now, if he's my husband, obviously I will have to find out why it happened. Did I do something wrong? Because, something's wrong. Obviously, I don't want to take the blame, but I am thinking that, we both have to work. Is he willing to work to preserve our marriage? Because that's my job, to preserve the marriage. So, and then if I decide to go on the route of forgiveness, then I have to understand what forgiveness is. And I'm not going to be throwing that thing on his face every time we argue about something. But you cheated on me. No. If I'm actually going to forgive, it's going to come from my heart. And it has to be clear that he's going to give me time, because that my trust is broken. The trust is broken. So it has to be built up again, and it will require time. So it requires work from both parties. It requires willingness, and it will require therapy and all that. So yeah, that's the way I will go. But I have to go. Thank you for having me. I learned something today, Chiki. I will go further research on that. Thank you.
Thank you
Bye.
for coming, Sayeda.
I really like that she said about like if she forgives, like she's not gonna bring it up, and because I think that's the mistake a lot of women make. Like if they do decide to forgive their cheating husband, boyfriend, whatever, they tend to bring it up and like throw it in his face. And it's like, if you choose to forgive him and stay, then let it go. Like it doesn't need to be something that's brought up every single time. But I just like that she said that. I just want to say that right quick.
I'll answer this in a weird way. Y'all do realize there are studies that say that women cheat more than men do.
This is
And
not
that,
a man or a woman thing.
no. I know. I'm doing this to context my argument.
Oh, okay.
So that means that in marriages, men get cheated on and stay. So, you got to think about that. They get cheated on and stay. And that goes into what I said before, where it was like, if you keep your business in house, because that to me is kind of crazy, because it's like, well, do men cheat more than women? No, it says women have access to cheat more than men. And many studies say that they do. So that means married men are getting cheated on and stay. And I started thinking about the reasons for that. Men are logical, or supposed to be practicing practicality and logic. So if you have children, that'll probably prompt a man to say, I'm not going to ruin their life over this woman and her indiscretions. So forgiveness probably has to be necessary if you're being logical. I'm not saying the relationship is going to look the same that it did before, because I'm going to be honest, I have no idea how a man is supposed to get over that. I don't know.
He gonna get his lick back. What you mean?
Naturally, but still, another man dominated his woman, so he can get 20 licks back. That's gonna be burning a hole in his head.
Would it be better if she dominated him? Would that make you feel better? Like tied him up and made
they both got to die.
If she flipped him over like a pancake.
Yeah, now he's no longer a man. So I don't know what y'all talk about. Like, what
I
you
can't
doing?
believe
You
I
get rough
can't
with
believe
me
she was a
because
lesbian this whole time.
yeah, you get rough with me. I don't like that. Put that away.
Cheeky, you're in the wrong era, I swear.
I know he belongs to the 1950s.
Yeah,
But
or the
seriously,
medieval time or something. I don't even know.
yeah,
Chicky, what's your favorite movie?
Um,
You're gonna say The Notebook or like Romeo and Juliet?
what? What? Oh my God!
so because
No,
he's a virgin, you got to be a hopeless romantic now too.
Yes, he's romantic. I think so.
who?
No, he doesn't believe in love. He does not believe in love,
You-
but I'm not gonna
Hey,
go
You
there.
could,
So
you
wait, hold
couldn't
on.
be
You
further
know
from
he
the
he
truth.
could be a virgin because he flat out doesn't trust women. He could be a virgin because he hates women. Did you ever
Or it's
think?
not worth it, rather.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It's
I just
see,
you
it's
ruined
the
it for me
argument
now.
has been. Look, man, people, we've gone 2 days of people questioning whether or not look. You people who believe in love, y'all got it, right? Y'all make all the bad decisions, and I watch. That's all I do.
We don't have to open that can of worms, okay?
So you don't believe in love?
Oh,
Let me not
shit.
say. So I believe in love, right? And this idea that there's an experience that happens in your frontal cortex in the back, your brain lights up. All I think those that exist, but it sounds terrible. It sounds like something crack addicts. Look. You sound
Cheeky,
like
I
a
would
fiend
love
looking
to have
for.
a conversation about it.
Let's okay. Well, when you free, we can have a convo.
I know. I'll message you. Sorry.
Yeah, do
But
that.
what's your
Let's do
favorite
that.
movie, though? Honestly,
I don't.
he doesn't watch movies either.
It used to be Talladega Nights.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
It's a good one. That is a good one.
I
It
was
used to
busting out
be
laughing in the theater. I think I was one of the only two people.
Talladega Nights had me dying. So that used to be my favorite movie for a while. But
I
movies are
own that
good.
movie on DVD. Sorry, my bad.
No, you good.
I noticed I referenced it earlier when I was like, I don't know what to do with my hands. That's my favorite part of that movie.
No.
Okay, so you're not a romantic. Okay, I guess.
Let me. So I'm not going to say I'm not a romantic. I just don't define it as that. So if I have a woman, for example, my ex, if she told you what I did for her, you'd probably be like, "Oh, that guy's great," and then you would talk to me and be like, "How is this the same person?" Because I wouldn't identify it as that, right? I think people are so infatuated with this idea of love and romanticize it so much that you place this blind faith into it. I don't do the label thing. So I don't care about love. If you respect me, show me loyalty, do these other things, that's what I want. Now, if you say that's what love is all wrapped up, then so sure, then I believe in it and so be it. But people's definition changes like the wind, and I'm so tired of it. I can't define that. It's 13 definitions in the dictionary for love. You know how many there is for respect? 4. I can deal with that.
Yeah, but I think men view respect as love.
I view it as obedience. Just do what I tell you to do.
Hey, and I prefer respect to love.